Here reporting for duty. Let's get this done. We got to get a win and do it quick. We've heard the talk all week. Don't think we ain't heard the talk all week. Them Dukes is ready.
The Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the James Madison Dukes.
Top 5 in the conference. Not bad. Not bad for a team that was predicted to win 0 games this year, man. Yet here we are. National champions. Potential.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Raging Cajuns offense comes onto the field first today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football.
I'm on 88.
That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
Go ahead.
When we start getting those long yardage situations.
Open field on the right. And he
3 laps and
running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it.
We're going to talk about that one, boys.
Nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Dukes offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Barnett. They've got the screen set up. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Dukes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The Raging Cajuns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Finds his big tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job by the back on the option. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Handoff to the lone back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Turning it on. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Dukes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Unloads it left. He's got it. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They're dealing with a second and long.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank.
Ernie on the Jets. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Raging Cajuns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Caught close to the marker. It's Kyle. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. They're working that left side.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Catch in the middle. It's Kyle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the returner is stopped. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Raging Cajuns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Get it out on the screen. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Dukes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You could tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
As much as I'm sure you would love that, it's not going to happen, dog. This team is straight crap.
And now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
Actually, real talk, this team's actually super good. We're just playing phenomenal.
They won in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Snagged in the middle, it's Alston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll come to the line at
Hey, them Cajuns be raging.
A 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Ellis. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wide open space. Nice pickup on the ground there.
Death by 1,000 cuts. That's the kind of game we play, but death by 1,000 cuts.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dukes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Another cut. Another small cut. And you see what happened. 38-10. Cajuns ain't Rajuns.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Howard. The short hands, it's Robertson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Perry. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the
I just love our group of guys. I mean, we got a bunch of guys that want to come together, want to fight for one cause. They just want to be some royal dogs, straight up Dukes.
Not going to complain.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Howard. Moves around to clear up the vision. QB got it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Going up top again. Now improvising. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Raging Cajuns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They booted away on fourth down. Now on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with